special bulletin of HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024 and HCL 14th Indian Junior Open played at the prestigious Delhi College in Indore from May 22 to 27. The tournament saw some riveting action, upsets galore and a commanding display by the top seeds. Here we present to you the highlights of the action-packed days. The HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024 was played at the prestigious Delhi College from May 22 to 27. HCL, a leading global conglomerate, conducted the tournament in association with the Squash Racket Federation of India, and the $3,000 Challenger Tour event saw some top Indian players and international players from countries like Egypt, Sri Lanka and Kuwait. Top seed and tournament favourite Ravindra Laksiri from Sri Lanka cantered his way to the title in the men's singles, dropping just one game through the tournament, and that too against wildcard Divakar Singh in the quarter-final.
What a shot. And it's the first game to the last.
Wild card or no, he's one game up.
The 28-year-old from Colombo was then back to his best and destroyed his semi-final opponent Vedant Patel in 3 straight games, 11-5, 11-4, 14-12 to book his place in the final.
The men's category of the HCL Squash Tour 2020.
The final wasn't what Laksiri had originally anticipated, with 5th seed Indian Om Semwal registering a come-from-behind 5-game thriller against Shamil Vakil.
Great drop shot. 11-9. And Semwal has registered a win. He enters the finals to compete with Ravindra Laksiri. Brilliantly shot game.
11-9.
Wonderful effort from M. Sehwal. 11-13, 9-11, 11-9, 11-5, 11-9.
The semi-final had sapped most of its energy from Om Semwal a day before, as he couldn't match Ravindu in pace or placement inside the court. Ravindu went on to win his 3rd PSA title with an easy 11-6, 11-6, 11-4 win, and now has his sights firmly set on making the most this year on the Indian circuit.
Actually disappointing in terms of the quality of contest. You would have expected a lot more from the young man Om Semwal.
In the women's section, Indian top seed Ratika Seelan played her best friend and practice partner Pooja Aarti in the finals. The 23-year-old and world number 170, Ratika showed no mercy to her friend cum opponent, almost 4 years younger than her, with a 11-6, 11-4, 11-3 victory to justify her billing as the next big challenger on the Indian women's circuit.
This is my first PSA title, so I'm very happy.
How do you feel beating your best friend in the court?
Yes, we are really good friends, but on court I think both of us play to win, and that really helps us, so we push each other. Yeah.
Ratika won her maiden title after 4 years on the circuit and in her 16th venture to get her career win-loss record to a respectable 12-15. Thanks to this HCL SRFI initiative, they can now rub shoulders against the best without taking the trouble of travelling outside the country. It's a huge help for the players because they can now focus more on the game instead of spending time on travel arrangements. This is a big step and the players will be its biggest beneficiaries. Moving on from HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024, it's time to talk about the other big event happening simultaneously on the squash courts. Star player and top seed Anahat Singh's dominating triumph was one of the key highlights of the HCL 14th Indian Junior Open 2024 played in Indore. There were 5 categories. Indian players proved their mettle in all by sweeping all the 10 titles on offer. Indian squash is expecting big things from Anahat Singh. At the age of just 16, she has already won medals at the Asian Games and other important competitions. In fact, she is making waves. She has already become one of the most promising upcoming players in the world. The girl born in Delhi enhanced her growing reputation by winning under-19 girls title at the HCL 14th Indian Junior Open 2024 held in Indore. Anahat's rapid rise is encouraging news for Indian squash. The sport is set to become a part of the Los Angeles Olympic Games in 2028. The way she is progressing, Anahat will surely become one of India's major hopes in a few years. Her performance has belied her age so far, and the HCL 14th Indian Junior Open 2024 was a perfect opportunity for her to show her authority. As expected, the player born to parents who played hockey did not disappoint. Other than securing bronze medals in the team and mixed doubles competitions at last year's Asian Games in Hangzhou, Anahat has won laurels at prestigious international events like the British Junior Open and Dutch Junior Open. She has also represented India at the Commonwealth Games. This latest feather in her cap will boost Anahat's confidence ahead of the challenges lying ahead. The Asia number 1 in the girls under 17 category beat Reva Nimbalkar in no time and totally dismantled her opponent. She in fact blanked her opponent in the second game before sealing the title. Just to make it clear how fast she is rising, Anahat is 2 years younger than Reva.
She knows she's got her in a tough position, and Anahat is able to produce that winner. 11-3 in the first game for glory indeed.
2 games up. From the looks of it, it could very well be a 3-game affair.
More like a workout for her.
Anahat Singh triumphing in the women's under 19 girls under 19 finals of the HCL squash tournament.
The HCL 14th Indian Junior Open Indore 2024 was a huge success and saw more than 400 budding players giving it their best against some international players. It was valuable experience for these boys and girls and a moment they will never forget. Rising talent Yuvraj Wadhwani won the boys under 19 crown. He beat Tavneet Singh Mundra in the title clash with a scoreline of 11-8, 12-10, 11-8. For the record, Yuvraj is ranked second in his category and Tavneet number 1. To promote the game among the youngsters and provide them a platform to showcase their talent, the HCL 14th Indian Junior Open 2024 had competitions in 5 categories from under 11 to under 19. There were boys and girls winners in each one of them. In the under 11 section, Amaria Bajaj and Divyanshi Jain won the boys and girls titles. Amaria got the better of Dhairya Gogia.
Divyanshi getting the support.
Divyanshi hails from Jaipur. She defeated Kareena Shashikumar of Singapore in the title clash.
She's had a comfortable win.
Shresht Iyer and Goshika M emerged best in the under 13 category.
The corners of the court beautifully. But Shresht seems to have answers to
Ranked number 1 in this section, Shresht overcame number 2 Dhruv Bopana in the final.
and the agent.
Two contrasting emotions you got to see there.
In the girls category, Goshika, the number 5, beat Diva Parasrampuria, who is seeded 7th in the tournament. In under 15, Savir Sood and Anika Dubey took the honours. Savir saw off Ridan Shah in the final with a scoreline of 12-10, 16-14, 11-6.
And the boy from Chandigarh, Savir Sood, succeeded in the tournament, has won the boys under 15 final with a victory over Ridan Shah, 12-10, 16-14, 11-6.
In the girls category, Anika Dubey, the top seed, had the last laugh against number 3 Riyansika Verma, registering a 14-16, 11-6, 13-11, 11-2 victory.
14-16, 11.
Brilliant win for Anika. She is now the girls under 15 champion in the HCL Junior Squash Tournament.
Aryaveer Diwan and Unnati Tripathi topped the under 17 class. Aryaveer came up trumps against Subhash Chaudhary.
They're beating this tournament. And Aryaveer has registered a brilliant win.
Point by point, Navya Sundarajan is fighting to stay in the match.
Unnati staged an upset of sorts by defeating Navya Sundararajan in a clash between the number 2 and number 4. Navya stretched her opponent
In the under 17 category.
but it wasn't to be her day as Unnati caused an upset of sorts to win 11-3, 4-11, 11-3, 11-3 and claim the title. Not just that, there was a grand felicitation ceremony to applaud all their efforts, a glittering trophy and medals for the runners-up. The felicitation was done by Parth Salunke, an accomplished archer, winning gold for India in Youth World Championships, along with the Delhi College Principal Dr. Gunneet Bindra and HCL's Associate Vice President and Head of Brand Strategy, Rajat Chandolia.
A big thank you to HCL, a big thank you to SRFI, a big thank you to the Madhya Pradesh Association, a very, very big thank you to all the participants who come from the length and breadth of the country and the world. A big thank you to those who supported this tournament in every which way. Congratulations to everybody, winners and participants.
HCL will keep on doing these tournaments, whether it's the slams or the PSA events, as we go along this year and continuing thereafter as well.
The tournaments was one of the initiatives launched for the overall improvement of Indian squash by HCL in collaboration with the Squash Racket Federation of India. It was a part of HCL's efforts to enrich the squash ecosystem in India and part of HCL's Squash Podium program. It is aimed at providing Indian players an opportunity to compete against the world's best on their home turf and improve their Asian ranking points. The standard of Indian squash has improved noticeably in the last few years. And the HCL squash, the rise of the juniors, has had a lot to do with it.
If there is any such thing.
The Future Development Program focuses on supporting budding players who have the potential to become next generation champions. And HCL is focusing not only on playing skills,
The point that Yuvraj gets, it's going to get tough for Submeet.
there will be a 6-month-long training program to improve their cognitive skills as well. HCL will provide technical and scientific training to select players. The strategic brain training program will focus on assessing their strengths and weaknesses to ultimately help them improve their performance. Through its grassroots initiative, HCL aims to introduce squash to children from a young age to increase the number of players between the age of 6 to 17 years. HCL has elaborate thoughts for the present stars of Indian squash as well as for the upcoming ones. Launched in 2019, HCL Squash Podium is focused on the holistic development of the game in India. Not only players, coaches are also a part of these initiatives. The HCL initiatives now move base to Chennai again for the Southern Slam and another PSA event, the HCL Squash Tour Chennai 2024 from June 4 onwards. We will be back with yet another capsule of showcasing India's best squash talent. See you soon.